We do. All right, welcome back to another episode of Live from MMI. I'm Tyler.
I'm TV's Mark Estefan.
And here in Minnesota, we're finally starting to feel the heat. I am so over this winter and happy that the birds are chirping and it's springtime.
It was terrible. 4 days ago, I was doing spin roomies on the highway. I'm just celebrating with my Hawaiian shirt, style and profiling. We're ready for the heat.
We made it.
We made it. Winter sucks now.
We've got a great show for you guys today. Who do we have on the show today?
Their name involves cleanliness, detergent,
no.
hand sanitizer, Febreze.
No.
Soap!
Okay.
Soap! The name is Soap. I realized it now. They're a bunch of great musicians.
They're based out of Minneapolis here.
They are, and they're ready to rock the house, shove their music in your ear holes, and they're ready to give it to you. So let's just get on with that show. That's going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear them perform.
It's going to be sick.
Our next episode of
Live from MMI.
From the campus of Minneapolis Media Institute in Edina, Minnesota, this is Live from MMI. Live from MMI is a collaborative effort with the students and staff from MMI and Minnesota's musical community, bringing education and musicianship together. Today, and during upcoming episodes, you will get a behind-the-scenes look into how a song is recorded and arranged. Today in our studios, Soap. You're watching Live from MMI.
Hey guys, this is Mark. We're at Live from MMI. Soap's going to play their song, Cross the Line. Take it away, guys.
Clear as day, hanging out for all to see. Give away every piece of dignity. You say you can't be told what you need to do. You claim it's all been solved, nothing left to prove. You know that everyone you need someone to talk to. And by now you should have found it's not easy to get through. Change your pace, slow down so you can breathe. Change your way, always know where you should be. You're the only one that can let it through. You can get it done when it comes down to you. You know that everyone, you need someone to talk to. And by now you should have found it's not easy to get through. You're a lost cause and concern, sitting back just taking the burn. Move over, biding your time, a waiting game till you cross the line.
Minneapolis Media Institute. It's your dream. The future is now.
All right, that was a wonderful performance we had by Soap, and I have two of the members in with me today. We have Eric and Austin. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so why don't we start by telling the audience a little bit about how you originated and how far you've come along, or how you all know each other.
All right. Well, yeah, we originated in 2004 down in south of the Chicagoland area in a little small farm town called Peatone, Illinois.
Okay.
And we were just a group of friends that liked to play music, and it kind of turned into something more. I mean, we didn't really expect it to go further than a few years of playing around there, and we did some East Coast touring. Decided that we wanted to get a little more serious about it, so we decided to move up to the Twin Cities area and go to school and learn more about our craft. So we did that, and then in the meantime we lost our original drummer, and I met this kid the first day of school at orientation.
Oh, it's destiny.
We were we were put in the same group, and ever since it's just been history.
Yeah, we've been together for 7 years now with me and the band, and we've done a couple different residencies around Minneapolis. We used to play at this place in Dinkytown called the Downtime.
Okay.
We did a year of Tuesdays there. We played every Tuesday, and then we did Thursdays there for a year. And then that place unfortunately shut down, and at that time we were in the talks of taking over the Wednesday residency at the Caboose, and fortunately that panned out. Now we've been doing that for about 3 years.
Awesome.
So we've been doing residencies for like 5 years now.
Is that something you prefer, or do you prefer to maybe jump around, go on tour, or how is a residency compared to, I guess, touring or playing around in different venues?
It's challenging.
Yeah.
It keeps us challenged that, if we're on tour, we're playing that town once every 3 months, and not that we don't vary up our set list from each time we play there, but we don't have to change it every week. To where at a residencies, we pride ourselves on trying to make it a different show every week, and we don't repeat tunes. And
So you
it
don't
pushes
show
us.
the same show to people every week.
It pushes us, and it helps us build our repertoire. So when we're on the road, we have this massive list of tunes that we can go through and play, and we can always change it up, and it's good for us.
And I'm sure you
keeps us well tuned.
Yeah, I'm sure you formed quite a fan base too with your residency then.
Yeah, it's it can be hard. Wednesday's a tough night of the week, but thankfully we've got
middle of the week.
thankfully we've got a decent group of some loyal fans that like to come out every week and see what we're gonna do. We try to spring things on people when we can, and just keep people on their toes, and it keeps us on our toes. And having to do Wednesdays, we typically will practice Mondays and Tuesdays if we can, and then we play Wednesday through Saturday typically, so it helps keep us really tight as a group too. So
Are you all full-time musicians, or do you have anything else going on?
A few of us have some part-time work, but for the most part, we're trying to be full-time musicians.
So you can really dedicate yourself and your time to your music.
Yes.
Awesome. What kind of projects are you currently working on then?
Well, right now we're in the process of recording our next studio album,
Okay.
which is yet to be titled, but we're planning on having a release in the fall. We don't really know at this point when, but we're taking our time and making it sound good, but we're almost to the final stage of that.
Okay.
And we're very fortunate we're able to work with this great young engineer. We're tracking at Creation Studios up in Uptown, which is a fantastic room. This is our second time, or I guess technically our third time, but our second time as Soap recording there. And the engineer's great. He's easy to work with, and it sounds amazing. So we're very fortunate right now to be in the position that we're in.
That's awesome. What kind of things do you look for inspiration, or what really inspired this upcoming album that you're going to release? Is it different from what you've done before, or is it kind of going and just building on the last album?
A little bit, at least from my perspective, it's more of just a rock album. And, we kind of get inspiration for studio stuff all over the place. We like a lot of bands that are very creative as far as their production in the studios and stuff like that. So we're trying to bring that into our own sound when we can. Try not to overdo it, but,
Of course.
try to do it tastefully when we can.
So what do you hope that your audience takes out of your music or takes away from what you're trying to say?
Hopefully just a lot of, I guess, positivity. Hopefully people, just respond in a positive way from our music and enjoy listening to it. I don't know.
Well, this is a great scene here in Minneapolis. I think, is that a reason why you moved over to Minnesota versus staying in Chicago or Illinois?
Yeah, a lot of it was the scene, and that was definitely a big influence and a big part of our decision. A couple of us went to school, so that was the other part of it. But I don't think we would have moved here to go to school if there wasn't a very vibrant music scene.
Yeah, I didn't really know so much when I moved here personally how great the Minneapolis scene was. And then, coming here and seeing a lot of the, incredibly talented local bands, and just the scene is so receptive, and we were able to kind of, sneak our way into it, and we're very, very fortunate to be, playing in such a great music city. There's so much history here, and just a ton of talent, ton of unknown talent, but everyone's, slowly but surely making their way farther out of the region.
Definitely. Do you have any plans of going on tour or maybe branching out to other cities?
We just got back. We were gone for 3 weeks. We were in Colorado, did all the Front Range mountain towns, and then went into the mountains too. And then we headed up to Montana and came back here.
Came back just in time for the nice weather.
Yeah, I came back. Yeah, exactly. And, coming up here in the next couple months, we're heading out. We're doing more Midwest stuff, and kind of down by Illinois, which is our second home. So we hit up there a lot. But we got some big festivals coming up too. We're playing Summer Camp Music Festival, which is gonna be awesome. It's like our hometown fest for me and the rest of the guys from Illinois. So we get to see a lot of friends there.
Do you play Pitchfork at all, or have you before?
We have not yet. So
how is it playing a festival versus performing just a normal show? Is it more stressful, or what do you guys have to go through?
I wouldn't say it's more stressful. It's typically, we only get an hour set, so we tend to write our sets more for just like kind of a power set when we do the festival thing, which is fun. But when we play, every Wednesday at the Caboose, we're able to, spread out some of our tunes and take our time with our set because we know we've got another set coming up. So we don't have to kind of lay it all on the line.
Yeah, we can take chances. On like a Wednesday, we can just try things that, we experiment with our sets. Whereas a festival, it's an hour set. Yeah, you got more exposure, so you really want to give people something more consistent than, go out there and throw something weird at them.
Well, you guys are kind of all over the place. You play a little bit of all kinds of music, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have influences from pretty much every different genre of music.
All right, so where can we look to find your music then? I know your website, of course, but is there anything that we should be following or keep updated on?
We've got, pretty much all the social media platforms taken care of, so you can find us on our website, which is soaptheband.com, or facebook.com/soaptheband, or we have a Twitter account, Instagram account.
Of course.
You find our music on SoundCloud.
Cool.
We
iTunes.
Yeah. I think we're trying to get the Groove Shark thing going, but we're trying to get it out there as much as we possibly can, make it as easily accessible as we possibly can.
Do you have any advice that you would give to any up-and-coming musicians or artists trying to make it in the scene right now, or get out there, I guess?
Just keep at it, really. We've played to, you can get down on yourself if you play to an empty room, but, when you first start out, you're going to.
Yeah.
So you just keep at it. And, when we first moved up to the Twin Cities, it was hard for us to get a gig. and get, it took a little bit of breaking in, and you got to go out and meet the other bands too, and get people got to know you, and then once you break in, it gets easier and easier, and just keep at it.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight.
Don't get down on yourself if something doesn't work out.
Awesome.
And I guess definitely, try to trust your own sound if you're doing something that's maybe a little obscure. If it feels good to you, trust it and try to go with it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. We have one more performance, and I really thank you for coming in, and
Yeah, thank you.
looking forward to hearing your new album in the fall.
And we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Minneapolis Media Institute. It's your dream. The future is now.
Hey guys, this is Mark back here at Live from MMI. Back here with Soap. They're going to play one more song for us. But Ross, help you introduce the band and we'll get to know you guys.
Absolutely. On the drum kit, we have Austin Lee. On keys, we have Skylar Kraft. On lead guitar, we have Eric Kraft. And I'd like to thank everybody at Minneapolis Media Institute for having us here today. And one more thing, we play at the Caboose in Minneapolis every Wednesday. So if you're feeling crazy, please come down there on a Wednesday. We start, doors open at 9 o'clock, and you'll have a blast.
All right, that's awesome, man. So remember, Wednesdays at the Caboose. And we'd like to give a special shout out to all the students who are now helping out for Live from MMI, who are now actually running it. So that's awesome. We're helping out with the video and the audio. And so they're going to play us off with one more song called Answer the Call.
There's science, there's compliance, there's people around holding the crowd, making the steps, buying the reps for silence, for what's to come. We have the problems, we all can solve them, the steps to take before you shake the root of it all, answer the call. There's fighters, there's martyrs, the cities that bleed and thousands that need, who lie and who wait, hang on the bait, well tired of the beat of the drums. We have the problems, we all can solve them, the steps to take before you shake the root of it all, answer the call. There's creatures of destruction who steal like a fool, flexing the rule, honor the skills, buying the thrills of corruption for what's to come. We have the problems, we all can solve them, the steps to take before you shake the root of it all, answer the call. We have the problems, we all can solve them, the steps to take before you shake the root of it all, answer the call.
It will fall in place when the moment's right. Love is the true meaning of life. And now is when you want it, but it never comes. Miss all the good stuff too. Dwell on the crumbs. Hope is not lost. You gotta have it. Looking out when you need to look in. It's all kept beneath the skin. It will fall in place when the moment's right. Love is the true meaning of life. Your patience is a virtue that can help you. What's behind every door, at every turn? Hope is not lost. The best is yet to come. Looking out when you need to look in. It's all kept beneath